Hello, I am here doing my own spin on a tutorial for building Gundam plastic models, abbreviated to Gunpla. I've learned these skills over 3 years and I'm hoping to show it to you viewers in a presentable manner. So, I'm going to brief you on the grades of Gunpla so we have a brief understanding on how these things work. So, I'm going to stick to the 144th scale, okay? The entry grades, like there's a poster of one in front of me. These are cheaper on the cheaper end of things and are still in 144 scale. They provide quite a lot of bang for your buck, having the basic accessories and good color separation. As in the colors for each detail on the actual mechanical design is translated directly to the model. High grades do slightly better job, but this is varying depending on whatever the high grade is made. For example, this one has a few stickers here and there, but it's mostly acceptable for color separation. A real grade, like the one on the shelf to my right, is much more detailed and has a lot more gimmicks, especially the core fighter in the picture. Core fighters, opening hand gimmicks, different hands, what else? You can also open the cockpit hatch, you can post them better. That's real grades for you. They have very good posability and they're highly detailed. They come with marking decals and such, but I'll cover that in another video. So, as I said, I'm going to be demonstrating all these tips that I've learned over the 3 years on this high-grade iron-blooded orphans, Gundam Barbatos Lupus Rex. So, let's get into it, shall we? You're going to need yourself a pair of nippers or wire cutters, something sharp to cut the runner so your parts will be freed. You'll also need a form of filing, like a sanding stick or a nail file. In this case, I will be using the former. And if your Gunpla has stickers or marking decals, you're going to want to grab yourself some tweezers, sharp tip tweezers, not the type with flat tips, but instead fine point tweezers, so you can more precisely peel them off the sticker sheet. For my personal use, I'm going to be using a hobby knife to cut open the box and a peel box to keep any nubs that I cut from the runners. So, to begin, I'm going to show you a technique called the double cut technique, or what I remember of it. So, first of all, you have to locate the part on your runner, right? So, there are runners like runner C, runner B. This is runner D, it's special to this kit, and this is runner A. Okay? So now when I'm reading the manual, it's going to tell us to get runner part from runner B, part number 29. So I just told you that this is going to be runner B, right? And then if we look along here, if the light catches, this reads 29. So it's this part that we're looking for. And because it's only attached to the runner by one area, this is what we call a gate. A gate is what connects the part to the runner itself. These two are here in case there's a thing called flash, where too much plastic is injected into the runner. They're here just in case to absorb any. So the double cut technique basically comprises of you take your nippers, you angle them a distance away from the part itself, and then you make a quick decisive cut, like so. So that's one part of the double cut technique. Now you'll notice that there's a nub here that's connected to the part itself. We don't want that. So we're going to take it, we're going to line it next to the part, like so. This is so the flat part of the nipper here is resting flat onto the part that you're cutting the nub from. From there, you make another cut, and then your nubs are free. Now, all we have to do is slide it on to the construction here. What's the construction? Nope, too much forehead showing. So this is what the complete head would look like. So that is how you cut apart from a runner. First, ID the sticker by the numbers shown inside the manual. Then, at the edge of the sticker, you're going to want to slightly fold or crease the sticker sheet to get it out. Then, you take your tweezers and you select it. Slowly take it off the sticker sheet and then lay it onto the part that you're trying to apply it to. Make sure you do this carefully, and then once you're done, you can slowly press it onto the part, and that is how you do it. When all is said and done, you can finally congratulate yourself on building your first Gunpla. There are a lot of varieties and types of Gunpla to enjoy in this hobby, and I hope that you find yours, okay? The two things that I like you to keep in mind when you're doing stuff like this. One is that you should take your time, okay? The second one is going to be budget well. You do not want to spend all of your expenses on a single hobby, okay? It's a hobby and it's not something that should take over your life. But I'm hoping you enjoyed this video and that you're going to start enjoying Gunpla too. Thank you and goodbye.